believe it's Saturday, January 9th, 2021, Fort Peck Reservoir. I'm here by myself. My buddy just left, and I'm going to start a new chapter here, and we're going to go after crappie tonight. We moved the trailer into a spot that was a little more promising, hopefully. And now I'm changing up all my tip-ups. Instead of the big 2 treble setups, I'm going to go down to a small size 12 and 14 treble hook and put it on one single big minnow. I've been doing 2 minnows on these double trebles. So looks like everybody's catching them on the single treble that's smaller. So I'm going to start changing things up. See if I can't get into some pike. Anyways, I'm just going to change up my tip-ups tonight, and we'll keep jigging the crappies, hopefully. So we'll go from there, and hopefully have a good trip. Talking to my buddy over there, Jerry, and he says, "You got a flag." I said, "Thank you." I wonder if I need to give these a little more time to swallow them. I have no clue what I'm doing on this type of fishing, but we'll figure it out. Cool. So my first time in my new spot, and I'm on to the crappie. Thank goodness, because I've been doubting myself since I got here. Ooh, am I on to the crappie? Ooh, man, that's a big boy. Not bad. I guess he's not very big, but we'll take him. Broke the ice. Broke the ice. You know what? I might have just lost my rod down the hole. Time to throw a camera down. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Stay tuned. So, I'm pretty sure I lost that rod down the drink. What an idiot. That crappie slipped off the hook and I got a little excited. I don't see it. Of course, it's got to be down there. I might see the jig. Huh. We'll recover it. We'll recover it. Look what I found. That's a fishing rod. Let's go get it. Okay. I worry I missed my crappie bite being screwing around with that camera. But luckily we're getting them in. I fishing with a noodle rod. Noodle rod and 2-pound test, so we'll be delicate with them. Nice. Yeah, baby. I think we'll save a few just to lift my spirits. It's kind of slow fishing here, but that'll work. Let's go back and get another one. We'll go back down again. I got the inline reel going tonight. It's kind of fun on a noodle rod. Just a little $10 noodle rod. They're my favorite. This is an HT one. A lot of times they're HT blues, but real sensitive tip. It's my favorite for finicky perch. He took it again. Oh, missed him. Yeah, he took it again. Real quick. Just a real small tingler spoon. Kick up the sensitivity on the finder real quick, because it's the tingler minnow's a little bit tough to find. Keep things there. Oh, there, he hit it hard. He's hitting it hard. He raised up quick. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, bud. Went back down, but boy, he shot right up. We'll go back down to him. Good jigging music here. Little Roger Miller, Dang Me. Boy, that was an aggressive fish. He just didn't keep it coming. So I just tied on a big old Lindy darter. And I've got the camera on the fishing pole, and I'm going to try to get my fishing pole back. This thing should dive and stuff around this hole, and hopefully we'll be able to get hooked onto the fishing rod. Guys, I think that the first try might have it. I dropped it down and I gave it a little jerk, and I saw my lure on the camera, and sure enough, pretty soon that rod was getting picked up. Let's see if I can land it. That rod was doing so good for me on those crappie, so I got to get it back. Oh yeah, it's coming up. We got her. That was cool. It had it hooked pretty good. I was worried I was gonna lose it, but I think it was hooked pretty good. Hot diggity dog. Waste not, want not. Got my rod back. Oh, good deal. Jason Mitchell shall return. So, somebody's living right. I think it's my wife. But she doesn't have to buy a new fishing pole after all. Okay, guys. It is morning time and we're in the money now. All right. I've been checking the finder every couple of minutes just to see what I see. Okay, boys and girls. Just had one come in on the stream, and I jigged it once and dead sticked it, and he hammered it. I'm all out of wax worms, so now we're into mealworms. He pounded it. Using a little clam diamond jig that I like, was able to save my worm. Do it again. They should come in groups, I imagine. So, the quicker you can get back down, the better. Boy, they're tight. Tight-lipped. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. There we go, got him. They're tough. They're not the easiest ones in the world today. Oh, that's a nice slab. I'm throwing them in that bucket that I use to clean out my ice holes when I drill holes. Then I'll just transfer them out to the four-wheeler here in a few minutes. But gives you a place to throw a floppy fish for a little bit. Let's go down again, see if we can get his brother. There we go. It took about a couple minutes, a minute maybe. Had to go for a dive on that one and save the fishing pole this time. He spit the hook and I went diving. Those big old mouths they got. Boom, they can eat big minnows if they want. So. Let's do it again, as Richard Gene, the fishing machine, would say. Let's do it again. So I was just going to tell you I changed rods today from that Jason Mitchell to this real one with a little softer tip, because they are light biting today. That Jason Mitchell was nice because you could feel the pop yesterday, but today it was just a split second you'd feel it, and it wasn't quick enough for me. It was too quick for me. Where this one, they can take it and the rod bends a little bit, gives you a little bit of little bit of play as far as a cushion before they spit it, so that you can set that hook. I just barely missed one. I'm gonna focus on catching a few crappie, and probably in a few hours I'll come out and take my tip ups down and head for home. I could stay another day and try to focus on the pike, but I got a lot of fishing trips this month and don't want to get in too much trouble with the missus. She's already pretty good to me as it is, so no sense getting attorneys involved, right? Nah, she's a pretty good girl. I actually start missing my family when I'm out here a few days by myself, so we'll get hopefully a few more crappie on the ice. Nice fog, sun coming up. It's like a different world out here, and I love it. Thanks for coming along. I love it. James is in here with us. He's been watching our YouTube and saw the happy camper sitting on the ice. So we've been jawboning. You're from Billings, James?
Yep.
Cool.
Billings, yeah.
All right, there we go. We're gonna throw him to the wolves. Cool. That's a good way to interrupt the conversation.
Yeah.
So.
That's sweet. I couldn't get him to bite during the day.
Oh, really? They coming through. I noticed 4:30 is a real good time. 4:30 in the afternoon, and then say from here till about 11:30, they'll come through. There you go, buddy. You better grab a pole. So, yeah, that's cool. So, oh, that's a slab. God, they always look big in the water, but yeah, that's a nice fish. I better get down there. It's bigger out there. Not bad. Well, I'm glad you stopped by, James. So, tell these guys what you've been. You just noticed the dolly.
Yeah, noticed the homemade dolly that he had out there, and I'm like, oh, that's got to be the prospector. And I keep seeing that in the videos.
That's great. You know, that's the second time. Well, yeah, second time somebody's recognized me on the ice. I had a guy down at Flaming Gorge. You're that guy on TV. This is kind of fun. But no, I appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
thanks for having me.
It's a little bit windy today, isn't it? A little breezy.
Started out with a little breeze. It was
a little bit.
I didn't think it was going to be all that fun to pack up, but it wasn't too bad.
Good. Come on.
Ace.
Haha, negative dog. Yeah, we just changed that rod just a second ago, didn't we? Ooh, they just look so big in the hole.
White crappies are nice.
That didn't take long.
I know.
We literally just dropped that duck down. I changed the rods because I wanted a different lure. Because they were not liking my other one. These are ones we made for bass, and I cut them up. I don't know if you saw that on Henry's video. Just little white plastics here. And it's it's a bigger lure, and I cut it into 5 different lures for ice fishing.
Oh, nice.
And it works pretty good. Nice fish. That's one of the better ones of the day. Woohoo! Alright.
Oh, nice.
Another baby there. Hey, glad I stayed the extra day. Good deal. Shootsy scores. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Go back in, man. Well, I think I'm going to call it a trip. Go pick up my tip ups and get things buttoned up and get back home. So, beautiful day on Fort Peck, Montana. So, had a pretty fun trip. Didn't get into the pike like I thought I was going to, but I'll take those crappie any day of the week. I'm actually pleased that we found a crappie spot, so I think I got some spots for pike next time I come up, and I might do things a little different. It sounds like I can get crappie in closer to shore, right in with the pike. So that might be next year's plan, or next trip's plan. So anyhow, thanks for coming along. Appreciate you guys watching, and I do enjoy making these videos. It's fun to look back on from year to year and see what the fish were biting on last year. It's actually helped my fishing a little bit that way. So tight lines to everybody, and wish you the best. Have a good day. We had one tip up. The last one I checked, the flag was actually frozen to the tip up, so it wouldn't have raised up if it wanted to. It's a little dink, but we got a little eater walleye, so that'll go good with those crappie. So that's kind of a little bonus. Just getting things wrapped up. These tip up holders are sure nice when you're cleaning up. Put those on the bucket holders, and then I'll transfer them above my bed. I moved those, so I'm going to store them horizontal now, because if you store them vertical in the summertime, you'll lose all the grease out of them. So don't ask me how I found that out. So now they're going to live right there horizontally. So that was a bonus to catch that walleye.